Welcome, beautiful, radiant beings of light. How are you all doing as we come to the end of October and enter November? Wow, I can't believe how fast 2024 has gone. And of course, I don't know if you just saw my little friend hovering around here. Thank you. So welcome if you're new here and you're thinking, what's going on? I'm Emily, I'm a cosmic priestess. I'm an open channel for light codes. I basically have this ability to bring through high frequencies of sound of light to as a form of light language or light codes, you might say, that are a form of sort of healing and calibration and activation. They assist us on our healing and awakening journeys in multidimensional ways. And I've integrated a lot of my higher aspects, my cosmic aspects, and work with my big team. And so the light language just comes through seamlessly. So if you see me doing that like this now, it's because it's all part of me, right? It's not separate. And so I just free flow these codes through. And that's what I do. And it's all quite mysterious and will not make sense to the logical mind. So do not try and make sense of it and interpret it, because this is not really about interpretation. You might like to view this kind of like an orchestra, right? I am an orchestra. I am many instruments, and part of the Emily you're seeing is kind of like the conductor, perhaps, or maybe it's my higher self, the conductor. And all these instruments and codes come through from my aspects, my team, vast cosmic intelligence, elemental, all sorts of energies, to assist us all, me included, and are interpreted through the heart and work through the energy field on a soul level and multidimensionally, quantumly. And it's really so vast and complex and magnificent that it's hard to even put into words. And so I just show up and do it. And from your feedback, I know it's helping you. So thank you. But if you're new here and you're wondering, this is what I'm being called to do, bring these light language transmissions or light code frequencies through for us all to assist us on our healing awakening journeys. And trust this process for you. If you're drawn here and you're new and you're wondering what it's about, have an open mind and heart and just listen and see. And if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Everything these days I'm feeling is more about resonance. We really know what we know, and it feels right or it doesn't, and that's it. And there's no right or wrong. It's just like, is this resonant for me right now or is it not? And so just trust your body and your soul wisdom here. And so welcome back if you're returning, my beautiful community. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I love your comments. So if you want to comment today, please do, because I love reading them and I try and reply to as many as I can. I'm always blown away with what you comment on, what you experience with these transmissions. And it just spurs me on to bring even more through. My gifts, for me anyway, my gifts are here to be shared with you. That's why I'm here. That's why I show up on these YouTube videos and bring these through, because it's part of my role, my calling to assist us all at this time with this. And it's not always easy for me, as you know, if you've been following me, but I do it and I love it, and I appreciate you all so much. And your feedback is real kind of like confirmation that we're all here anchoring the light together, and this is really important. So thank you. I love you sharing with me. So I'm going to do a transmission. I'm just going to quickly share a little bit about what I'm going through and how I'm feeling in the energies at the moment. So first of all, I just feel like I need to take a deep breath and come into my center a bit. I'm feeling a lot of light codes come through today, and I'm really needing to be extra grounded. And I'm feeling we all do at the moment. There's quite a lot happening. We're going through a lot of transition, a lot of change. And this year really has been about this, hasn't it? Can't believe we're coming to the end of the year. So I'm just actually, as I'm talking to you, grounding down. And I'm feeling like we really need a lot of grounding at the moment, and a lot of feeling really in our bodies and present in our bodies and moving through our bodies. I've been doing a lot of exercise, of dance, free movement, stretching, because I'm really feeling the need after a couple of months of deep, heavy purging and very physical healing. I'm now feeling the urge to move all that through. So I needed before a lot of really like being still and having a lot of work done through me to calibrate me, to upgrade me, up level me. And I've been talking about that in my videos. We've been going through massive levels of upgrades, of calibrations to really help us hold these new frequencies or anchor in and flow this new energy more freely through us. And yesterday, I have to say, I was not in this space at all. I wanted to do a YouTube video yesterday, and my body and my soul said, no, 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 no. And I was like, yeah, but I haven't done one for a few weeks. I need to get one done, and I need to get this done. I need to get that done. I just want to get on with it, right? So haven't you been feeling we've been going through such a lot this year, so much deep, deep level healing, shadow work, so much that you kind of just want to get on with life. And you just want to just think, okay, let's just get to the next step. And I wanted that yesterday because I thought I've done so much, can't surely, I need to have some kind of structure, right? And I do believe in the structure and everything, but the calling I'm receiving right now, the messages I'm receiving for me anyway, are actually right now very much is about surrender, flow, trust, and to allow this just to move through me, this energy, this to allow life to happen through me. And there's no rush. There's no finish line I have to get to by a certain time. I'm exactly where I am, and that's perfect. And sometimes I just need to rest, slow down, ground, take some deep breaths, or move my body. And yesterday I had to go to bed for the afternoon. I was actually feeling such intense pressure yesterday. I was having one of those days of the big healing stuff happening. And my third eye was just like, my throat, and lots of old cellular memory of trauma coming up. And I just had to go to bed, and I couldn't force or push anything. And I just had to surrender and trust that, okay, I need to do this right now. And lo and behold, this morning I woke up energized, vibrant, lots of light codes streaming through, feeling connected, feeling more alive, and able to bring this video to you today. So, surrender, trust, flow. This is not coming from me, it's coming through me. And if this speaks to you, I hope that you can resonate, and that encourages you to trust in your process, trust in this flow, trust in what your body's telling you. We can't push or force this process, right? However much we want to, sometimes we want to micromanage the universe, don't we? We want to organize our healing so it just fits a schedule, and we want to be there already. We can't do that, right? We're not into control. This is like divinely orchestrated. And I always know, I absolutely know without a shadow of doubt that those beings and people who are called to connect with me and watch these videos and work with me are divinely orchestrated. I absolutely know that. So there's no rush and no force, is there? And my healing is all part of that. And so the deeper next levels of healing I go to and get to are all part of my role and who I'm going to be working with and what I'm going to be transmitting to you. So I have to just trust, but you get those odd days, don't you, where you're really feeling the intensity of it and you kind of just want to push through. And this time I'm recording this on the 31st of October, Halloween, and we're going into the 1st of November where we're going into those darker times, and in the northern hemisphere anyway, but either wherever you live, it's often a transitional time of a lot of letting go, a lot of moving into a new place. A lot of us are stepping up and stepping out more into our gifts, our talents, our abilities. There's a lot of deep primal fears coming up for a lot of us. I've spoken to a lot of people in the last couple of weeks who are meeting very, very deep primal fears. I've had to as well, like really full on. Maybe a week or two ago when we had all those X-class flares, I had to meet some very, very deep primal fears and do a lot of releasing of that. And a lot of it is about our safety. Yeah, a lot is coming up about being safe to be in our power, being safe to be in our wild, divine feminine gifts and expression. However you identify, a lot of divine feminine mystical gifts and talents and abilities are coming back online within us that have just been shut down or been hidden away because we've just been in too much fear to bring them through and stand in that much power, bring through that much magic. And many of you might be meeting that now as we're going to this Scorpio new moon tomorrow. Again, whenever you're watching this, trust it's right for you, because these are kind of timeless, these transmissions. But, it's a time of deep inner reflection, this dark moon phase and this new moon phase of we're coming into a new cycle, and we've been meeting the darker areas within ourselves. And that dark can just mean hidden and mean gifts coming online and things you didn't see within yourself that are ready to be seen. And so trust that process if you're in that. Give yourself space and compassion. I'm feeling really so much compassion needing to come through for ourselves. You know, this rushing through our healing as well means that we kind of lack that presence and tenderness and compassion that we need often when we meet these wounded parts of ourselves. So if you're going through any of that, I feel you, and you know, give yourself a hug and a loving sort of tender embrace, and meet these places with compassion, and know that all of this is helping us really step up more into who we are. And this has been such a big theme of this year, you know, massive metamorphosis that's happening. And I do feel that something is going to really start happening in the coming months. Might not be easy, but I feel like we are really shifting. I personally, despite having gone through massive levels of healing, I'm also having massive breakthroughs. I'm feeling more open and light and loving and free than I've ever felt in my life, and able to be in my full authenticity, which is a big thing for me because I've never been able to do that my entire life. And so finally, I am, and it feels really liberating. You know, it has brought up immense amount of fear, but ultimately, as long as I trust the process and meet those fears with compassion and keep going anyway and keep doing what I came here to do, you know, it's magic does start happening. You know, the synchronicities, the opportunities, the connections do come in. They're coming in for me, and I can honestly say that I've never been in a space that I am now in my life. It feels like I'm in a completely different space, and I'm so excited about what's going to be coming through. I'm so excited. All right, so I think I've spoken enough now. Let's get on with a light language transmission for us all. So I can feel the codes coming through. So I'm coming into the solar plexus and this top point of the forehead. So yeah, just trust and just relax. If you want to just listen to this while you're walking around, that's fine. But I always advise that you take time to maybe be present to how this feels in your body and use your discernment, and whether, you know, this is the right time for you to do this, listen to this or not. It's always helpful to have a bit of space and time to integrate this and listen to it properly, just because this is not just words, it's you know, energy work. And you know, but at the same time, trust that you'll receive what you're ready to, and your higher self will guide the process, and there's nothing you have to do or understand or interpret. This is not a language in the way that you need to, it needs a direct mental translation. It doesn't work like that. So just trust. It's kind of like the orchestra, and I'm playing all these instruments, and sometimes you need to know what those instruments are, and if so, I'll say, oh, this is the flute, or this is the Arcturians or something. And sometimes I don't need to know that. It'll be like so beyond what we even can understand, that you just want to listen to the overall, the piece of the music, right? And trust that that piece of music will move you and move your energy and do what is ready for you, and what is optimal and beneficial for you. I hope that makes sense. So, beloveds, let's get started. What does this beautiful community need today that would truly assist and serve them in the highest best way, that is benevolent in loving intent and outcome? So we're coming into the heart and solar plexus. Now, the forehead. So we're doing a bit of calibration here to start with. Yanasheyo, 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 Yanasheyo. Okay, so I'm just going up these points and reaching right above my head. Bringing some codes through the crown. So I'm coming onto the crown. Coming through the heart. Some really funny codes coming through, but a lot through the heart. Yeah, I'm coming quite deep into the heart. Niatomashe, niatomishe, dorodokoroshekeshi niatom, itatataranomma, shetomishete, doronisha niatomawe, doroshato, oroshato, oroshato, oroshato. Okay, coming down to the solar plexus. Yanasheo, 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 Yanasheo. Okay, so I'm doing some work in the solar plexus with the heart. To isa naranumete atomeshe, atomeshe, atomeshe. Rosto toroshenikete karagana torrenitarashe, mahufwe. Roto roshenikete nanarashene ranuma. Troniete shandroma e. Anyotorani tarashen ranomashe. Toroshato, oroshato, 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 oroshato. So moving through the solar plexus down, 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 down. To the sacral. Toya nana doya nianumea hoya toshete. Rono to shanara nitarashe. Roshate enyatomeshe. Coming down to the root. Okay, so we're going right into the root. Rototo ia nata asoshvanera nataronumea. Atearotomeshe anomalaishe. Aniratomeshe lania. Rotorshene kanara nitarashe noma ia. Roshato, 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 roshato. So I'm coming to the chin, to the lower lip. Trotota e nero tutti scendarani amma, e cadrototorshiniania, prosciutto e anoe, cacata crosciato e tronicata, troscete sceniatum, alta arotuto sceniaterania, prosciutto, rosciutto, 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 rosciutto. To shaniatea koto shanomawe. So we're doing work around the mouth, the jaw, totarania, and around the root. Oshana roma 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 ya trotoye 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 trototoye atoye ya troto e shandaranita oroshoto oroshoto oroshoto. So tapping on the chin. Oto anitaranita ashatomeya ufwe ikanarani shara yanoma. Droshato, droshato, droshato. So we're coming onto the throat, the top of the throat, underneath the chin. Do darani, and down to the throat chakra. Trof penyata shanaromatofe yakoto yanisha atomahete akotoea ishania wea. Roshana tomehwe akotofwe ishania hwe atishana mawe. Troniate anomewe. Troshania kotoia neanome otonia nishania. So we're needing to do quite a lot of work around the throat and around the root at the same time. So this fear of our voice, our power of our voice, yanasheo, wakano, wakano, and our expression. Dikano, having to do quite a lot of work around the throat here, the neck. Totoi, anomeshe, yahui, yahui, yatu. Ikatorania tiesha no makeshe. Toasha nanoma e yawe. Troshatia no mahato. Proshatia nieto mawe. Roshatu, 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 roshatu. Trotuto anumeshe yahu. Katomashe anomaha. Now we're coming right into the heart. Troshatinia to mekishato mehe. Krotorshinya ninyama. So I'm feeling there's some real heart wounds around. So I'm really in the root chakra right now, and real heart wounds around survival and being able to speak our, share our voice and our magic, our gifts, our expression, authentic expression. Troa te a scendere no ma a te a na tuffe a tirani a haie a toie he a tosha te granita rasano ma we troshato roshato 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 and bringing down this ode through the forehead now to the third eye. Puotara nato to anata shatara no torshinike se tatara ne shandoroshinike toshatoroshinike akotorika takarosha torshinike kata torshinike kiste atakato kotoroshinike atobanna katarashat kotoroshinike shinakato kashinike tikarakato koshatornita atakarosha nakarokoroshike shinakatoroshinike tikishe akoto koroshinike tikataka shatoroshat kotoroshinike Ania shattomeshe. Janna todanana odoye attatarashinelma. Kortotroshinikete karoshatroshinikete shatroshatroshinikeshe. Akotokoshenna kata. Orno troshinikete shatroshinikeshiniato ma awe. So yeah, we're doing a lot around the throat chakra today. Okay, throat chakra and liberation I'm hearing. Trotatara no mai awe ahatu. Ikatekera no troshirikete ketakatoshano korshirikete shadroshana. Roshato. Yanasheyu, 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 Yanasheyu. Okay, so I'm just hearing this is a lot about liberation, freedom of expression. Trusataron matera nitara shanuma. Roshatu. So we're really doing a lot around the throat and the heart and the root. So we're really clearing out some of these maybe primal fears that I was talking about around this. And this cellular memory of fear of persecution, of being unsafe to do this, to express ourselves. Now I'm coming right up to the top of the forehead. What next, team? Troto te ranetara notara sharanita rashatroshitikishanато ranita torono shenianana rototroshitike anakata katroshitiketikishana atokoto katroshinikato panitara taparashato pareshiniketikrahato rotoroshinikete kadrashana korshitiketikishano shanakarakake akatroshitikete katroshitika adnumae akatroshitiketiketiketikashatroshitikashatroshinikishe so a lot now around the here, third eye and forehead. So I'm feeling a lot of light coming here, like a sort of spiral of light through the head, through this this whole area here. I'm feeling a lot in my throat. Torto ita no mate shanoma. Troa. Koto. Oh, I'm really feeling a massive like amount of energy in the throat. Uate, anate, trotoe. Toto e tataro roto e shana tatarani tarashato e tania tomea. Torto e shana kata oroshato ikite akata akoto she. Trote tarani tarashetre. Troto. Shayana Kotoriana, Akatakashini, Rosha. Coming down to the heart. Toye shanirania otoye. To etaranoma. Troti shania. Koto mashe. Mianonomashe. Troto niate anoma. Itashato mehe. Troshati yanana awe. Troshanyata mae aha. Kotoe ahato. Troshana katori yanirani tarashe. Troshato mae ahoto. Trotnia tesha na tome. Adortuye. Okay, so now I'm coming down to solar plexus. I'm still in the root. This whole time I'm anchored in the root chakra. Okay, now I'm coming down. Down both hands to the root. Down to the earth. Yanasheyu. Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. Okay, I'm feeling like the Earth Star Guy Gateway and really a lot going down, 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 down. Back to the forehead. Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. Third eye. Shannon meterani, atoronita shawe. Shin. Toshea. Throat. Toshea. Tronianea. Toyea. Tronea. 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 Trotote shanarana mano 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 ma. Troshanoma, troshanoma, troshanoma. So I'm doing some circles around this middle of the throat. And as I'm doing that, I'm feeling a lot of light. Ooh, a lot of light come through. I don't know if you can hear, there's a lot of clicking and popping coming through mine. That's a lot of light codes coming in, a lot of light coming in. Torana tarani tarana tarani tarana tarani tarana tarani tarana tarani tarana tarani tarana tarani tarana. Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. So there's a lot happening here. We're doing a lot. So this is really focused on the throat and the root chakra today, predominantly, with a lot of calibration as well. Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. Now I'm really feeling this opening through the heart and this light coming through the heart. Actually, I'm feeling it pour like through really through and more clearly. So I feel like we've opened a lot here in the throat to allow a lot more light through and coming through the heart center also. And I'm just coming up to the higher heart now. Okay, so I'm just needing to tap on this upper chest, high heart space. Yanasheu, Yanasheu, Yanasheu. Okay, so quite a lot through the high heart now. Troate shandarana ma tome 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 tortata arototo. Troata rana tarana 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 roshatu. Yanasheu, 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 Yanasheu. Trosha, 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 trosha. Tronita, ranita, 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 ranita. Roshatu, 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 roshatu. So doing something here. Yanasheu, 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 Yanshiu, Yanshiu. So now I'm sort of like between the heart, high heart, this line, and I'm still in the root chakra. So I'm feeling like we're just going to come to a close in a minute. So let's see what else. So I'm just hearing like that it's safe to expand, because a lot of us are so like locked in our comfort zone or just like that safety, right? That survival mode because of these old wounds and traumas of what it has meant in other lifetimes to be fully in our power and our gifts, and that not going well for us. Let me see. But it's safe to expand now. Toshanarania, Proshanoawea. Oh, feeling a lot of light coming here now. Okay, I'm just bringing a lot of light through this bit here. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm just doing some calibration now. So I'm just resting in the heart and the root. And now I'm feeling like this is all calibrating. I'm feeling a softer flowing energy now. So a lot of that was quite powerful. And now I'm feeling more of a gentle calibration, allowing for more heart opening, more self-expression. Ua te ranomashe, ako torniane, proshaname awe, ator whaniate sha, troniashe. Oh, shanorome. Oh, yane, oh, yane, oh, yane. Okay, we're stopping. Yes, we are complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, feeling so much coming through. Thank you, team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make all of this integrate in the most optimal way for all here. Okay. Mm. So I hope that supported you, beloveds. Interesting. Wasn't sure that was, I wasn't sure it was going to come through, and that's very interesting how we did so much about throat, heart. I mean, I can't remember everything, to be honest, because I'm so in flow, but yeah, a lot about heart, and the throat opening was really interesting. So I hope that helps. I feel this is a lot about our authentic self-expression and feeling safer in our bodies to do that. A lot, I was anchored in the root the whole time throughout the entire transmission, grounding, rooting, feeling safe, releasing those primal fears, stepping more into our power of our authentic self-expression, our gifts, using our voice. But obviously take what resonates for you. You might have had a completely different experience during that, and trust that. Oh, I'm getting all red. I'm just going to settle here a second in my heart. Thank you so much. So feel free to comment how that was for you. I love hearing from you. And if you are new here and you feel like subscribing, you resonate, I welcome you to subscribe, but do what feels right for you. And I'll invite you to look at my free offerings below. I have a free Heart Haven Zoom group call every week on Tuesdays that is recorded for those who can't make it live, where I lead us through some very simple basic grounding and centering practices, and lead us through heart coherence for about 15 minutes, and then bring through about a 10 to 15-minute light language transmission for what the group most needs. It's a really loving, amazing space because everyone's energy that comes into the group, whether live or in the replay, contributes to that group container, that heart energy, and we all ripple that out, and it's just really lovely. And it's so interesting what codes come through every week. So you're very welcome to sign up for that, and check out my offerings if you feel called to go deeper. Otherwise, I shall be back soon with another transmission. I'm wishing you so much love, sending you blessings and appreciation and more love and more appreciation and more love and appreciation. And thank you for all you are and all you're doing and all you're being and bringing to the world. These are exciting times, even though they can feel challenging. We are here for this. We are needed. And this is our time. And we're here to flourish and thrive. And so I pray this for all of us. And until next time, love and blessings. Take care.